Hello everyone, Praise here, and welcome back to Let's Play more of Luigi's Mansion for the 3DS. Last time we did a little bit of a ditty, and then we got stuck. I'm stuck. Help, 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 help. So, I've been trying to catch it, and I think the devs for this, Grezzo, who made the original Luigi's, or who made Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I'm going to double check to see if the game card says that. It doesn't, but I'm pretty sure that's the truth. I think they were a little lazy with this one, because lower left corner there, right above the 3DS, right above the bottom screen, at least I guess the bottom of the top screen from what you guys see, that light there, well, that is a light. That's oof, that's a little bit of foreshadowing. A touch. And that light is probably going to be a majority focus of our video today. Also, hey look, you can finally read what this says. Oh, this poster used to be such horrible quality that you couldn't read this, but danger, you say? That won't stop me because I can't read. A button. What happens if I push this button? Okay, I thought I was gonna. I want to try something, see if I could move in this bit, but you can't. You have to reply.
Luigi, are you okay? That was them. Those were the ones who released all the ghosts from the paintings in my gallery. Those fiends. I wonder where King Boo and his king have gone to. So they were hiding in the mansion all along. Thanks for flashing them out. I'm tickled you found them, but perhaps it would have been better if you hadn't. Well, let every single one escape. Just a thought. Ah well, water under the bridge. Anyway, you should probably come back to lab for a second.
So you can talk about that obvious glaring issue that I've been pointing out for the past few minutes? Of course I will. Hi Luigi, how's it going, buddy?
Your brother must be taken by that king of booze. Poor feller. Now then, don't talk crazy. They're not gonna eat the man. But what gave him? Ah, that he hasn't come back. Common theory holds that boos grow in strength when they travel in numbers. They must somehow combine the powers. Too. Their power likely owns your brother. If your aim is to save Mario, there's but one way to do it. Capture each boo and slowly weaken the group's power. But boos, as the name implies, like to hide and then jump out at you to scare people. You've got your work cut out fighting him. Don't get all down in the mouth, my boy. That Game Boy Horror gave you a secret function. I knew it'd come in handy one day, so I developed this secret. I call it the Boo Radar. The Boo Radar will flash red when something around you like a boo is hidden nearby. You search everywhere. Alright now, Sonny, don't go tucking yourself out. Relax. Just try to get those boos one at a time. The trick is using the motion controls and the thumbstick together. Don't forget now.
Do you mean using the motion controls and the thumbstick and also holding down the B button to freely roam? Because that's what you mean. Anyway, we can now boo hunt. Any room that we've gone in, any major... Oh wow, that actually is a nifty place to put that. Hi Super Mario Maker sprites, how you doing? So basically any major room in this game that had a key event with ghosts in it will now have a boo in it. Starting up here. Now, you'll want to flush, as you're doing this, you'll want to flush them out, grab the, thank you. You want to flush the boo out, and sometimes it won't even be a boo, even though this time it is. This time it is a boo, but sometimes when you're vacuuming up something, it won't always be a boo.
Messy, you've already got your first boo. I've been researching those guys. Well, these boos don't seem to like much, so that's for sure. They do their best to hide in under furniture when they're stuck in a lit room. So then, I reckon that means that turning on all the lights in the mansion is the best way to find all the boos. Wouldn't you say? Okay, now send me that boo and all data you got.
But capturing boos is a long and enduring task that you will want to take on. But I will say that capturing boos isn't just a clear cut and dry setup. While capturing boos, sometimes when you open furniture or check in furniture, oh wow, this restocked, nice. Maybe we should check everything that may have had money at one point. Sometimes they will dupe you out and give you a false item, so to say. Anyway, there's another one in here. I believe at this point we can get 7 boos total. Nope, this one's right here. Oh god, there's a... Gotcha! Now, boos at this point in the game will range anywhere from... like 30 to, I think, towards the later half of Area 2 of 100 health. But the boos will also get harder as time goes on. Also, I'm gonna shake some stuff. I shake it of stuff. I'm trying to open that door, thanks though. But here we are again. So basically, anytime you're close to something, shake it or vacuum it, it'll open. Want to play with my Game Boo Advance? There we go. I got on my track. So I guess the theory I have in this is, this could be wrong, but the theory I have when trying to capture boos at this point is you want to it's like you want to hold the B button so you can freely move the controls of the vacuum around. If you have only a 2DS like I am using cord right now, but like, you basically want to use the B button so you can get the tracking in the boo properly, and then once you have a capture on them, go ahead and let go of the B button so you can continue to suck up the boo. Anyway, I'm going to reopen some stuff. Now, the toad out here in the veranda, he'll have nothing for you, and that is nothing else you can do out there. Also, is that a veranda? I could be wrong. Listen, I've never lived in a house I've never lived or been to a house this fancy, so I don't know proper names. But right now at this point in the game, you basically just want to head back to areas you have been in already and revisit all the rooms. Because in every single one of these rooms there will probably be a ghost. Chair? Now there is kind of a technique when it comes to wrangling boos. Sort of a technique anyway. It is that once you lock onto them, you kind of want to keep them at roughly the end of your stream, and usually the vacuum will auto lock onto them too, unless like they get out of the edge of your stream. But you want to keep them roughly on the edge of your stream of suction here, like a little bit closer than where we are to the fire is like the edge of your suction. For some reason, that has the best like stunning power, so you can kind of keep them infinitely stun locked in the back end. And you kind of just slowly approach them and like back away from them. You kind of do this little like shuffle dance like this. I thought we were starting to like T-pose and slide for a second there. I'm sorry. I also said T-pose, by the way. Right here. Wow, I am not getting duped yet. I'm sorry, the tracking of that was a little weird. Also, finding the boos and capturing them in this instance, it's going to be a little rough because, like, using the motion controls with how I have my recording setup is I'm, like, really close to my desk.
Booster maniac. I understand you're worried about your brother, young fella, but take her easy. You have plenty of time still, so try to keep a shirt on. Why not go to the washroom and splash some water on your face? You'll feel much better, believe me.
Thanks for opening up the way. So, I don't think you had to do that in the original game. I don't think you had to capture these extra boos in order to unlock that. But I think it's a good idea that they did make that a thing. It's one of these chairs here. Got him. Sorry, I've got a little caught up in the moment. But yeah, I don't think they had you actually capture any of these boos in order to get to the washroom. You just had to get the tutorial on capturing a boo in general, and then you got access to the washroom. So I think they changed it up just a little bit. So it's like, okay, capture 5 boos, so you can work towards the end goal of capturing enough boos to be able to access the final boss of the game. Which I guess now we're at this point in the game that I should mention. I think the number is 37. It could be changed in this remake version of the game, but I believe you do have to capture 37 out of the available 50 boos in order to access the final boss. Basically, weaken it long enough. Like, weaken it just long enough, or weaken the final boss just enough so you can actually get in there and, like, do damage to him. I don't know, it's partially smart, but there is also a reason to capture every single boo in the game as well. Anyway, this boo is going to be in the boxes somewhere. Don't you go in that hallway. So we haven't had it yet, thank goodness. But there is an instance where if a boo does get outside of your grasp, that they'll move on to another location in the mansion. And as Egat said, because if they do move on to another location, they'll be, most of the time, they'll move into a dark location. Moving into a dark location is probably one of the worst things you can have happen, because not only do they take much less damage from being sucked up, excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Not only do they take much less damage while you're attempting to suck them up, but they will also run away even quicker. Now, I don't think we have, nope, nothing in here. Also, don't worry, I'm aware of the candelabra we just saw. We'll address that in a minute. But first, washroom. Hello? Toad? Oh, I think I was actually supposed to open the toilet. Oh, I was joking. I didn't think you'd do this in any order. Anyway, let's see. I'm actually trying to turn this way and grab the plunger of this. I guess you can't grab the chain on that, so... Again, I'm just searching for all these money ghosts that could possibly be hiding in various objects. Don't worry about it. Apparently a toad's happiness is directly tied to his happiness. Or a toad's happiness is directly tied to the life source. Can I have that for... Okay, that heart's in the pooper. Goodbye, heart. Anyway. So the toad gave us a key to a room down here, which is kind of a peculiar room in this game. Dang it, I tried to suck him up. Well, this particular room and this particular ghost you will find in here is going to be kind of an uncommon ally, if you will. But first, before I do anything else, I gotta check everything, open every bit. Make sure there's nothing hiding in items in the corners. Okay, there's not. Although I do remember. Hi. No, don't do it yet. I do remember. There it is. Wow, like the moment it spawned. So yeah, there is a piece of cheese in this room. Some things that I should not remember, I am remembering. Some things I never have remembered, I do remember. Thanks to The wonders that is the internet. Anyway, this room isn't very obvious what you need to do, but in order to kind of progress here, shine a light. Continue to shine a light. And the ghost we kind of saw a moment ago, here she is. Also, I will say, like, looking at her as a kid, I always saw that this like handkerchief on her face, that wasn't a handkerchief. Like, she had just horribly huge lips and buck teeth. But now that we have like a much clearer look at her, it's definitely like a face shawl or something like that that covers her up. Hi. What do you seek of me? Who are you? I am Madame Clairvoyant, seer of dropped items. Possessions of other people awaken vibrations in my spirit. If you find someone's dropped items, you should bring them to me. I will show you the extent of my vision. Fair enough, Madame Clairvoyant. So, as I said, she's kind of an uncommon ally. She will help us up to a certain point. But this room is open, so oh wow, that reflection looked really rough. So anyway, use the reflection to find all the grabber ghosts in this room. Before things get too much further, heart. Let me go. Okay, I could use that heart that has just left. Hi, buddy. How's it goes the sneaking? Anyway, go ahead and... Oh god, run this way. Okay, well I won't take like no damage, but I'll at least recover my health here. I'm surprised I got that one, actually. There we go. Okay, no, room's not clean yet. Can I get two at once? Yes, I can. Let go of me, please. How about the other one? So there we go, two at once. Jolly good operation there. Anyway. Oh no. The door did not unlock. Whatever shall we do? A bopple. Ooh, pretty. So we have acquired a new thing.
Hey now, Luigi, let's see what you found there. Let's take a look at that. Oh, it's the fire medal. Now you can use the fire element. Yes, sir. With that, you can now catch the fire elemental ghosts. What's a fire elemental ghost, you ask? Why, they show up wherever that you see fire, my boy. They're ghosts of fire itself, if you will. If you approach the flame, they'll be surprised by your presence and leap out into the air. Then you can vacuum right up. After that, you can spout fire with the left trigger button. You can melt ice, light candles, and all kinds of stuff. A meter will appear next to your health, so you can keep an eye on how much energy you have left, okay, feller? You may have to use the fire element to defeat some ghosts. Keep that in mind, Sonny. Don't say I never warned you.
Okay. Okay, but while we're on the topic, let me shake the chandelier for money. No? Okay. What about this one? Tapped. Alright. So there's really only one place where the ghost can hide. I guess he has moved to this candelabra. Feel the wrath of Kung Fu. Don't go in that room. Oh my goodness. I was gonna be rather upset if he went into that next room, by the way, because it's a dark room, so we're taking much less damage. Sorry. It would go into a dark room, and it would take like much less damage over time from our poltergust. And even with that in mind, it would what's the word I'm looking for? It would basically flee into another dark room, and more than likely keep fleeing between dark room and dark room until either A, you get done with the game, you set it down for the day and walk away, or B, you clear an area and then they'll go back to their original room they spawned in. Anyway, so at this point, we have the fire medallion and fire elemental. Basically, what we need to exit is to look at this fire thing, light the candles, and then leave. We will need to use that puzzle at some point later on too. Like right now even. How we don't light the mansion on fire is beyond me. But in doing so, we pop a key out. Come to Luigi. And that grants us access to that area, which I think will actually be taken care of next time. Everyone, thank you all so much for watching this episode. Let's play Luigi's Mansion for 3DS. And next time, we're going to handle it with a disgruntled employee. You folks have a great rest of your day, and take care.